How often should you get a haircut? I am really excited about this video because I get so many questions from people asking me about, the ends of their hair, or does cutting your hair make the hair grow quicker, and all these sort of myths and things. So I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you all today. So let's firstly make something just known right off the bat. And I think it's quite obvious, but keep this in mind. So your hair grows directly from your scalp, right? Just think about this for a second. The hair grows directly from the scalp, not at your ends. So when people ask, or if you're curious, does cutting the hair make your hair grow quicker? No, okay? Because your hair isn't growing from the ends, it's growing from the scalp. So keeping a healthy scalp, using good products, good shampoo and conditioner, that is what's really gonna help stimulate the scalp so it grows properly. The ends of your hair, all right, this is the key. What happens is, and I'm just gonna get a little bit closer here so you guys can really see this. And even on this mannequin, now obviously this isn't human, but let's just say, as you can see on the ends here, they're a bit kind of maybe frayed or even thin. What happens is that makes the hair look stringy and a bit unhealthy if it's on the longer side with something like this. Okay, it's easy to notice when you've got longer haircuts and longer hairstyles, and this is for men and women. But if your hair starts to look just really stringy and unhealthy, and if it's over-processed, the ends are gonna look in really rough shape, and that's going to contribute to your hair not looking healthy. So the best thing to do is to make sure you're getting regular trims and keeping the ends of your hair healthy and thick. Now, if you are growing your hair out, here's another one. If you're growing your hair out, should you get a haircut? It really depends, honestly. Now, when I do my haircuts, I cut, in numerous situations, I'll cut the hair so it grows out into a certain style. What's important is that you get that base haircut put in, and then yes, you can grow it, no problem. So even if you're growing your hair an extra 3 inches or 4 inches long, then you need to go back to get a haircut. And when you think about it, hair grows anywhere between a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch a month, sometimes even longer. You need to realize that in about 4 or 5 months, so your hair grows maybe 4.5 to 5 inches long. That's hair that's all grown and it's very, very healthy hair that comes right from the scalp. But what could happen depending on the elements, meaning if you're outside in the sun all the time, if you're using a lot of hot tools on your hair, you could be potentially damaging your hair, and the ends of your hair, even this much, could be a bit damaged. So what you need to do is realize and see when your hair starts to look like it's a little bit fried on the ends, or it's starting to get thin, or it's looking a little bit shaggy like this, you need to go in for a trim. And what you have to do, this is the most important part, is you need to tell your stylist or even barber, say, hey, look, I'm trying to grow my hair out. And you have to visualize. You have to help them visualize, because sometimes professionals or just people in general, they communicate in different ways. Some are more visual learners and they express themselves more visually, or they hear something and they're able to do it that way, or they can, everybody's different. So what you need to do is you say, I want my hair, and especially if you're growing it out, I want my hair down to my chin. Because instead of if you say to somebody, I want my hair to be 7 inches long or 6 inches, the person may not be able to visualize that. But if you can actually show them and say, even if the hair isn't long enough, your hair could be to your eyebrow. Your hair could be to your eyebrow, and then if you say to that professional, say, I want my hair to be down here. Just point where you want it, and that will help the stylists, and then they'll say to themselves, well, gee, this guy or this person's hair is only up to here and they want it down to here. Well, I can't cut too much. So simply, and everybody's so hung up on hair lengths and how long, or what do I tell my barber, or what do I tell my hairstylist? It's not really your job to tell the hairstylist how to cut your hair. They should be able to look at a photo, or you need to communicate with them and simply say, I want my hair to be this long, and just show it. That way, that will help prevent them from butchering it, because I hear so many stories of of people getting their hair butchered. So, how often should you get a haircut? It really depends on how your hair is looking and what you're trying to do with it. Regular trims are fine. I have people that come in every 2 months to 2.5 months for a haircut, and the ends of their hair are in okay shape, and I literally have to just take maybe a 1/2 inch off to 3/4 of an inch. But if people like to keep their hair a certain length and the hair grows that much, say it grows 2 inches, well, guess what? I'm going to take off 1.5 inches to 2 inches to bring it back up to where it was before. It really depends on the kind of haircut that you want. Again, this is for men and women. How often should you get your haircut? It really depends on how your hair is looking and the process and the history of what your hair has gone through over the last year, the last several months, whatever the time frame is. Let me know in the comments below if this video helped explain to you guys the topic of it, because again, I get so many questions and DMs, how often should I get my hair cut? Should I get my hair trimmed? The ends look thin, what does that mean? It's just because the ends of your hair aren't cut. It's just the natural process of what happens towards the ends. So you just need to trim off what needs to come off. And if somebody butchers your hair, it's time to find a new professional. I'm sorry to say. Again, try those visualizations, point where you want your hair, and help so that the stylist can understand you a bit better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.